Well, hello there, friends. Roasted chicken. I'm going to show you how to make the most amazing, moist, juicy, and delicious roasted chicken. We're going to do it in a fry pan. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really a fantastic technique. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell. I'm glad you're here. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to do it, friends. Okay, friends, well, let me show you how to make that roasted chicken. Everybody needs to know how to roast a chicken. You get the chicken out of the grocery store. What do you do with it? If you got 24 hours, what I highly recommend you do is you put salt on it and you put it on a rack like this, and you let it dry out. That's going to give you a better skin if you have 24 hours. We're not going to cook it on a cookie sheet. We're not going to cook it in a roasting pan. We're going to cook it in a fry pan. Yeah, in a fry pan. And in the bottom of the fry pan, we're going to put some vegetables. Onion, carrot, celery. Real simple, eh? I got a whole big onion right there sliced. I'm just going to put it in here. It's going to be like a bed. We're going to cook it on a bed of onion and vegetables. Nothing special. Really simple, my friend. So, like I said, if you have the time, you take the onion. Take the chicken. Take it out, remove the inside, and save them for stock. And that's all you really need to do. Now, what I do is I salted the inside, the outside. I salt it, and I leave it in the refrigerator overnight. And it dries out the skin, but you still want to take some paper towels, friends, and really dry it out. Dry it is, and now, of course, if you buy a air-dry chicken, not exactly easy to find, but if you find an air-dry chicken, it's going to be much drier than the regular chicken you buy at the grocery store. So, and if you notice, I don't know if you can actually notice, but there's a lot of water that came out overnight. You see right there? You probably can see a little bit, but a lot of water, you can see it, yeah, a lot of water came out overnight. So, that really helps you get a better skin. It's really up to you if it's that important. So now what we're going to do, friends, we're going to prepare it and we're going to stuff it. All right, so on the inside of it, we're going to put some salt and pepper. Not much because I already did the salt, so I'm not going to put much, a little bit of pepper. And I'm using the cracked black pepper. Then we're going to put some lemon. I got a lemon cut in wedges, so it makes it easier to put it in. A few garlic cloves. 3, 4 garlic cloves. 1 lemon cut in wedges, depends how big you thicken it. This is like just over 5-pound chicken. We're going to take a couple of sprigs of rosemary and a sprig of fresh thyme. And put it in there. Okay, that's all. That's all we do. Nothing really special. Put more lemon if you got the space in it. Put as much as you can put in there, friends. As much as you can possibly put, okay? Just stuff them in there. Stuff them in there. When you don't think you can put any more, put a couple more in there. And now, what I'm going to do now, first of all, I'm going to constantly wash my hand. I bet 17 times doing this video. That's really important because we don't want to contaminate our kitchen, my friends. So as you know, I have my sanitized water here, and I sanitize the whole time because it's really, really important not to cross-contaminate your kitchen. Now, a lot of people are asking, well, do we need to wash the chicken? No, you don't. As a matter of fact, the FDA recommends against washing your chicken. Otherwise, you just spread bacteria. I'll include a link of the FDA website, and you do not need to wash your chicken. What do you think that's going to do? You're not going to wash anything out of the chicken with your tap water. Not going to wash nothing. If there's a bacteria, that faucet water is not going to do a thing. I promise you, my friend, not going to do anything at all. Keep an eye on the onion for me, would you? Okay, so now I got it stuffed. Did I forget anything? Not yet. We're not finished yet, so we'll see what happens here, friends. You know, somehow I forget things. We're going to take a piece of twine here. I'm going to show you how to tie it the really easy way, okay? Not a complicated way. I just see people tying the chicken. You need to have a degree in rope tie. I don't know. It's ridiculous. They make it so complicated. All we want, why we want to tie? Because we don't want the leg to go like this. Because we want to make sure then the breast doesn't overcook. So we want to make sure it's like this. Nice and tight. Very simple to do. I'll show you. You take a, can we see here right there with the camera? Are we good? Yes, you're good? Okay. They say they're good. So you take a piece of twine, long enough to do this. You tie it 2 nights, so no, 1, 2, and then you tie it. Okay, now you have leftover right there, right? It's very simple. You take it right there, friends, and you go underneath. See, look, underneath, right there, or you go on top of it. It doesn't matter if you go on top or underneath. You take it and you go underneath, and look, a child could do this. Okay, very simple, my friends. You see, that was so easy, and look, nice and tight. Okay, we don't need to, let me sanitize my hand every 5 minutes because I'm going to touch everything. And I don't want to contaminate my kitchen. But you know, no matter what, after I'm finished with this, friends, I wash everything. Sometimes I'm a little bit over the top, but I like to wash everything. I want to be super clean because I am going to touch it 17 times before I put it in the oven. So how we doing here with the onion? What do you think? Onion, always number first. They were number first. They were good. Now let's get the fry pan ready for that chicken. I don't want to make the video longer than I have to, so I'm going to slow down the heat a little bit more. Olive oil, I'm using a garlic olive oil. So actually, I'm going to need a little bit more in a minute. All right, so now what do we do with the wings? You can leave the wings in. You know what? I think they're useless. They're much better if we take them out. Just take them out. You go right down. And we'll put them in a pan. We'll cook them right there. Now you got yourself a beautiful little chicken. Then it's stuffed. What else do we need to do to it? I'll show you what I do. I'm going to wash my hand again. What can I do? I'm just going to keep my rag right there. I want to show you what I like to do to give it a little color, to get a little flavor. It's very simple. All right, my friends. Everybody's with me so far? We got a little salt, a little bowl. Put a little salt in there. I got this beautiful Hungarian paprika. Beautiful Hungarian paprika. Gorgeous. I'm going to take about a half a teaspoon, make it a whole teaspoon. This is a little spicy Hungarian paprika. Let me tell you, Hungarian paprika has nothing to do with the stuff you buy at the grocery store. It's really, really flavorful. We're going to put a little bit of hot sauce because, like I said, it's not very hot. And then we're going to put a little bit of olive oil. Beautiful. I'm using a garlic olive oil. Use whatever olive oil you want, friends. Okay, just use a good olive oil, yeah? And then we're going to mix this up. Okay, I put the salt in there, yeah? Yeah, I did, right? Hope I did. They're not paying attention over there. They're playing tic-tac-toe or something. So look. We got it right there. We're good. All right, just a little bit of olive oil with a little bit of the beautiful paprika. And we're going to rub that on there. But let's make sure we're good. We're going to take our chicken. Where's my brush? Here it is. We're going to brush this right on there, my friends. And then we're going to saute it a little bit because you see what happened, friends? The thighs, the legs, takes longer to cook than the breast. We all know that, right? That's why we have always problems with this doing it correctly. So what we need to do is we need to saute the side first. So what I do, I'll show you. My hands are going to be a total mess, but that's okay. We're going to put this like this. And we're going to put it in the pan, and we're going to get it started. You see? We're going to get it started on the side. So the legs are going to start, and then at the end, we'll have a perfect chicken. All right? So here we go. We're going to one side. It can get a little messy in your kitchen, so let me just wash my hands, friends. Let me wash my hands a little bit first. while this is happening, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna save this for later. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna take some pepper towel first. You see? And what that does, friends, by starting doing it like this, it starts to cook the legs. So the leg, the dark meat, gets a head start on the breast. And then at the end, we're gonna have a perfectly cooked chicken. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna park cook it at 450 degrees up to, I think I'm good. I'm gonna park cook it at 450 Fahrenheit. Jack is gonna give you the calculation in centigrade. And then when we get to 135 degree internal temperature, we're gonna turn the oven off and we're gonna leave it in there until it reaches the ultimate temperature for the inside, which is 165 degrees. Let me tell you, this technique, my friends, creates an amazingly juicy and flavorful chicken. Okay? It's not complicated. Nothing in cooking is complicated at the end of the day when we think, when we analyze it a little bit. It really is not complicated. All right, so let me see what kind of color I have on the other side. I probably don't have enough of a color yet, but we're gonna check it out, okay? Oh yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh yeah, we are getting there. So we're gonna continue doing this on that side, and then we're gonna start putting in the ingredients on the side of it, and then we're gonna put all the rest of the vegetables, and then we're gonna put it upside down. I mean, back on the top. You see? Let me wash my hands again. At least wiping them. And then we're gonna put our celeries already cut, our carrots. We're gonna flip it on the other side. Let me get the tongue. There we go. All right, now we got a head start on the side. We're gonna put some potato. I got the little potatoes. You see, look. I got the little potatoes. If they're too big, I cut them in half. We got the purple potatoes. We got the regular red potatoes and the white potatoes. So we make a meal out of it. The whole thing, one fry pan. That's it. You see? All right, so now we're gonna brush a little bit more. Oh, we got a little skin issue here, but that's okay, we'll fix it. We're gonna go back in the oven and we're gonna cook ourselves this beautiful chicken. You see? So my oven is preheated at 450 degrees. Let me put a little more seasoning on top of my vegetables. I'm gonna put that at 450 degrees, and I got one more thing I gotta do. I'm gonna show you. Because how am I gonna know if it's 135? I'll show you. Put this in here. There you go. We're starting to look good. Now we wanna know when we are 135 in the thighs. I got this thermometer here, friends. This is great. They're not expensive. Buy them online. They're really not expensive. I like the brand Polder. They're nice. You go in there, and we want to go at the joint. And the joint is like almost straight down when the end of this thigh right there is. So we want to go straight down. You don't want to go in the bottom of the pan. You hear that? No, we don't want that. We want to go on close to the bone and then lift it up. So you can do, look, straight down, feel the bottom, and then go up a little bit. You just don't want to be in the bone. All right? Now I'm going to tell this thermometer, warn me, give me a message, send me a text when it's 135 degrees. I'm going to pop it in the oven, and when it's 135 degrees, we're going to, I'll put this later. I'm going to put it in the oven. When 135 degrees, I'm going to turn the oven off. and leave it in there until the next text it sends me is 165 degrees. So the chicken is going to go from 135 to 165 when the oven is off. We leave it in there. We don't touch it. All right? So I'll see you in a little while when we are 165 degrees. Okay, that's the sound I was waiting for, friends. Let's take it out of the oven. Let's take it out of the oven. We're going to unplug this guy right there. And voila. Oh, this is a heavy pan. Oh, mamma mia. Very heavy pan. Always remember, friends, leave a towel on it, okay? Don't forget to leave the towel in here, because if you do, forget to leave the towel. Now, here's what we need to do, my friends. And you see, look how beautiful it is. Skin is going to be fantastic. So what we need to do, my friends, at this point, we need to wait. We need to wait at least 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I know you're hungry, but you got to wait 20 minutes, my friends, okay? And it's looking beautiful, and that's all there is to it. And I'm going to show you real quick how to cut it, okay? And I'm going to show you the inside so you see how beautiful it is, right? So we'll be back in a few minutes, my friends. We're going to let it rest. You could put a little aluminum pepper. I don't really like it, but you could put a little aluminum pepper so it doesn't get cold on you, and the juice is still redistributed, so it's going to be nice and moist, okay? All right, maybe we'll put a piece of aluminum. I don't like it, but we'll do it anyway. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, friends, well, really quick, I'll show you a quick little technique. First, you're going to take it out of there. I use this carving fork. That really helps because, you see, I'm removing a lot of the juice. And also, I flip my cutting board where I have the channel in here. So whatever juice there is left, it'll go in the channel instead of everywhere. And then what I'll do is I take the vegetables and I'll put them in a serving platter. See, a lot of beautiful juices in there. And we put all the vegetables in there, in the bottom of it. So then you can serve it. Oh, what I forgot to tell you also is I added some thyme and rosemary just to look good now, but I added some at the beginning of it because I forgot to put it in while I was filming. So we got some nice flavor in there. Okay, so you put all your vegetables in there, in the bottom of your platter, and then you serve it right in the platter like that. Okay, friends? All right, so now, to cut it, very simple. Of course, I'm not taking much time organizing it all, but you guys do that at home a little better than what I'm doing here, okay? And then you won't make a mess like I'm making it. I just want to show you how to cut it, really simple, okay? First thing we do is we release the two legs, and then we want to remove the legs, okay? Very simple. We go in, and we push, and we find the joint, and the joint is right there, you see? I don't know if the camera could see it, but you can cut it right there. This is your joint right there, and we're gonna flip that leg right there, save that skin, and that's all we have to do right here. Okay, so we'll do the same thing on the other side, friends. Okay, smells delicious. It really smells delicious. You cut, right, and then you push it. No different than when I do the turkey. If there is a little red in here, it's good. That means you did not overcook it, friends. Okay. And then you flip it on the other side so you don't see the red anyway. Don't worry about it. Very simple. At this point, there is a backbone right here. And we're going to cut a little bit on the left of it. We'll go straight down. Oh, hey, save the skin so you can make a pretty cut, right? And then all you're doing is you find the bone and you stay on the bone. You stay on the bone. You see, look, friends. You stay on the bone and you scrape it. You scrape the bone. See, look, there's no meat on the bone. You see, right there, very simple. And you cut it, and voila, you have yourself another beautiful breast. Now, you know what I did? I wanted to make it look shiny, so I took a brush and I put on here. If you want the skin to be very crisp, you don't put any juice on it, okay? It's more crisp. The minute you put juice on it, it's not going to be that crisp anymore. All right, so now we're going to go on the other side of the bone. We're going to do exactly the same thing, friends. See, look, We go in, and with a fork, you pull the breast out, and you scrape the bone. It's really simple. Scrape the bone. Scrape the bone. You see, look. See, scrape the bone. There's nothing on the bone. You get down there. You cut straight, and boom, and boom, boom, and boom. And you have another breast right here, okay? So now, at this point, I'm just going to put this aside like this to finish it. Okay, and I like to get a slicer knife, and I just take it, and I just wanted to show you. Whoo, it's hot. It's hot, my friends. I waited. It's still super hot. It's still super hot. And look how beautiful that is. That's gorgeous. And you see? And it's so juicy, so moist. Look at this. Look at the juice on this thing. Oh, let me get a fork. I'm not going to take the time to play the knives, but look at this, friends. Look at how beautiful and moist this is. Melt in your mouth. You see? This is absolutely gorgeous. Juicy, cooked to perfection. The secret is not to overcook. I can't even cut it with a fork. Wonderful, my friend. I hope you make it. So remember, we cooked until it got to 135 degrees. 135 degrees. We left the oven. We turned the oven off, and we left it in there until it reached 165. And remember, the thermometer was right at it. So beautiful roasted chicken. Everybody needs to know how to make it. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell. Thanks for watching, friends. Whew, let's eat. This sounds delicious. It doesn't sound delicious. It's actually delicious. Let's see how moist that is. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's so moist. You know what I mean? Nice also a little Dijon mustard in there. Let's put some Dijon mustard on the table and let's eat.